Good morning. How did you get on yesterday? It was a good session yesterday. Lots to learn. Hopefully you turned up for the live stream. International break is coming up. Not sure if it's this week or next week. That will be a break for me. But let's have a look at yesterday. No play here. 2.4 the favourite, but could have laid the draw second half, given Tottenham have scored in their last 38 consecutive matches. Brighton and Nottingham Forest, well, we did back 2-2 second half on the hope of both teams to score pattern continuing. Did profit from West Ham's recent or late equaliser against Burnley, thoroughly deserved, but another good display from a struggler who just couldn't cross the line. Liverpool-Man City rather inevitably ended as a draw. No play for me. German Bundesliga. Not much doing there yesterday. Could have laid the draw, depending on the Hoffenheim red card. When did it come? Well, the first one came in the 22nd minute. So you could have laid the draw, or laid a Hoffenheim lead against Eintracht Frankfurt. But as ever with the Hoff, you don't know which Hoff turns up. Same story with Chelsea today. Bayer Leverkusen, easy as you like. A pipe opener, pre-Europa League, pre- and post-Europa League. Similar story for AC Milan, just crossing the line. Good performance from Juve. This one, if you're looking purely at in-play stats, you would have laid an Atalanta lead on 2 occasions, I think. Fiorentina and Roma. Good result for Fiorentina here, but the market getting Roma spot on. But Daniele De Rossi getting another 2 goals out of his Roma side. That's a positive heading into Europe for Roma. And as you can see, this is why we're getting a lot of stuttering sides. It's pre- and post-Europa League, pre- and post-Europa Conference League. Easy as you like for Feyenoord. Any 20-minute rule here? We got a couple of 20-minute rulers yesterday. One of them making 50 quid. I didn't see the goal times there for Feyenoord. 28 minutes, so this is another one. 1.09 favourite, 0-0 after 20 minutes. 2-0, 1-0, 2-0, any unquoted. 2-0, you'll get a decent payout. Akin to about 11-1, 10-1, something like that. It's pretty good stuff. Don't know what's happened here. So we were down in the Netherlands. There we go. Spanish La Liga. Emphatic stuff from Real Madrid, despite post-Champions League. But apart from that, Alaves deserved to win. No other plays for me there. So those were the strong ones, but we did have something like Sparta. 1.14 shot, 0-0 after 20 minutes. What are you going to do? Could back 1-0, 2-0, any unquoted. And you've got Durasec to thank here. £49 made for that second goal. Pretty good stuff. 120 if Poulsen had made it 3-0 by half-time. This is typical, not Poulsen, Slavia Prague, typical of a 1.14 shot. I say typical because it's not what we expect. It's not what the market expects, but it's what I expect of a 1.3 favourite or lower. So we had a couple of those yesterday, getting goals before half-time. On to today, and it's a typical Monday coupon. It's good to have a day off. Chelsea against Newcastle, both teams to score is a very strong angle for both of these teams. Newcastle recent matches have seen 2 goals or more before half-time. Wonder if that will continue. I disagree with the market putting Chelsea as 1.
This market is now in play.
Favourite. They're one of those sides you don't know which Chelsea will turn up. 2 consecutive score draws. 11th against 10th. Only 2 wins for Chelsea, home and away against the top 10. Newcastle, only 3 away wins. So it's not a very good match, but coming into form, only 1 loss for Newcastle since the 30th of January, came away against Arsenal. Looking at the Scottish Cup, just a quick mention for Hearts, who've been the standout side, taking away the big 2 in the SPL. If they're up for the Cup, then they should get the better of Championship side Morton. Caveat, if. Almeria, yet to win a match, but 3 draws in 4 matches. They're getting there slowly. They do have that threat. 2+ goals scored against Atletico Madrid Real Madrid and Barcelona. 5 draws and 6 matches at home for Almeria. Again, as I say, they're knocking on that door. Only 1 loss in 6 for Sevilla, but they have failed to
This
score.
market has been suspended.
Failed to score in the last 2 away matches. That could be their Achilles heel today for Sevilla. Apart from that, they're unbeaten home and away against 16th and low and play 20th today. But Almeria getting close to their first win of the season. Lazio against Udinese. Well, Lazio, it's all about the draw with Lazio. 100% draws against 13th and lower. Against 8th and lower. 14 draws and 3 defeats. They're playing 9th today. I would be looking to lay any late draw here because they're outside of the 13th and lower today. Lazio, 2 consecutive home defeats, so there'd be something they'd be keen to eye. 3 defeats in 4, not coming into this in the best of form, but arguably that's the Champions League influence there for Lazio. 7-0 at half-time at home, only 2 at full-time, so lay any second half 0-0. That's about it for today. You won't be hearing from me. I'd like to take a day off. We've got the Eredivisie as well, usual Friday staple, but we've got it here on a Monday. All bar 1, odds on favourite. Do expect goals in that particular match. Turkish Super League, Besiktas, very hard side to read, a bit like Chelsea. Moving on down. Danish Super League, Midtjylland, 1.91 favourites. And that's about that. So have a great Monday. I'll see you again tomorrow. It's Champions League, Europa Conference League, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You won't be getting any research from me in these competitions, I'm afraid. But do watch these review preview videos where I'll just give a mention. We do have a Premier League match on Wednesday. Thursday, Europa League, Europa Conference League, and we're back into league action. But next week, we are on international break. You won't be hearing much from me on international break. There's absolutely no research I can do on international break, I'm afraid. And if they're friendlies, it's even worse. So let's have a look from the 18th onwards. Well, get the Women's Champions League in there. Hopefully somebody will watch that. Scottish League 1. So this is just the precursor to the internationals. San Marino against St Kitts. This is a match we've been waiting for a millennia. Wow. Sleepless nights until the 20th of March for that particular match. I can't wait. So very little research to be had from the 18th to the 24th. UEFA European Championship qualifiers. The only way I can really research these is looking at the FIFA World Rankings. And Friday continues with the international football. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. Well, whole group of friendlies we wouldn't touch with a barge pole. We're probably going to see English Championship League 1, League 2 turn up as well, because they're lacking in international players. That might be on a Saturday. As the man with the big truck keeps it loud in the background. English League 1, English League 2. Probably the Championship may have a smattering of international players in it. But English League 1, English League 2, excellent leagues. So, international break 18th to the 24th. Just want to make you aware of that. And league football returning on the 25th of March. No, we've still got an international break on the 25th. So it looks like we've got 2 weeks of international football. Give me a good time to unwind. So I do a lot of late nights. It's catching up. So we've got international break from the 18th to the 31st. So then April, the last month of the season, it's going to be absolutely superb. Have a great Monday.